Thanks for joining us. Our top story tonight, we now have a final design for the new Minnesota state flag. It took 4 months of meetings, but today the State Commission made its choice. The flag's design highlights the shape of Minnesota, the North Star, and our 10,000 lakes and the Mississippi River. John Croman was at the Capitol for today's vote, and that's where he joins us live tonight. John?
And Lauren, the commission was aiming for simplicity and symmetry, and they believe that's what this version of the flag represents. They started this morning with the design they picked last Friday, and then they tweaked it to arrive at this one.
But the star that it's in here in the floor, it's pointing north.
Before they gathered at the Capitol, the State Emblem Redesign Commission had already picked their favorite design, known as F1953. But they wanted to customize it, starting with the star.
From an outsider perspective, it just instinctually looks more like a star right away.
The volunteer experts presented two 8-sided star options, but liked the one pointing up because they more closely mimic the star in the Capitol Rotunda floor.
The points are facing down and up when you first enter the Capitol.
They offered up two options with stripes on the right side and one with a solid light blue field.
This one, we see it as representing the land of 10,000 lakes, that we are the land of 10,000 lakes. We're the only land of 10,000 lakes, and that's what we're known for. So that is a big part of this, as well as the symmetry that it offers.
When the votes were all collected, the winner was the simplest design by an 11-1 vote.
Yeah, I think we're going to hear from other states and other experts from around the world, first appreciating our flag before eternally. And so I know it's an A+ flag.
Non-voting Republican members of the panel are unhappy the Dakota phrase Minnesota Makoche is going on this new state seal. They think the entire process was too rushed.
And I would recommend, and our minority report will contain the recommendation that the people of Minnesota have the ability to vote to approve this flag. We are a democracy after all.
By the time my kids are adults, they'll embrace this flag. They'll hardly remember we had one before it. Everyone will get on board.
So this new state flag will be raised for the first time here on May 11th, which is Statehood Day, unless the legislature votes to undo the actions of this commission. As for Representative Olson's idea of putting the flag to a public vote, that would only be possible as a proposed constitutional amendment, and the legislature would have to vote to put that up to a vote as a constitutional amendment. Back to you.
All right, John, thank you.